Most of us live with the feeling that we are one person, one self, one mind, one I. But modern psychology and neuroscience have begun to challenge this idea in a strange and powerful way. Let's begin with a rare but very real psychological condition called dissociative identity disorder, or split personality. People with this condition don't just pretend to be someone else. They genuinely live as if they are two or more different people inside the same body. Each personality, or alter, has its own voice, memories, behavior, and sometimes even physical changes. One personality might be diabetic while the other is not. One might need glasses while the other sees perfectly. Medically, this happens as a coping mechanism for extreme trauma, usually in early childhood. The mind, in its effort to survive unbearable pain, splits itself, as if saying, "This didn't happen to me, it happened to someone else." Over time, these parts of the mind grow into independent identities. Now here's the unsettling part. If one human mind can split into several selves, who is the real I? But it doesn't stop there. Modern neuroscience has found something even more shocking. Not in people with mental illness, but in those who have undergone a surgery called split brain surgery. In some cases of severe epilepsy, doctors cut the corpus callosum, the bridge connecting the left and right hemispheres of the brain. This helps stop seizures, but it leads to an astonishing effect. The two halves of the brain begin to act like two separate minds in one body. Experiments show that each side of the brain can have its own beliefs, its own preferences, even its own choices. For example, the left hand may reach for an object, while the right hand pushes it away, as if two minds are disagreeing inside the same person. This raises a disturbing yet fascinating question. Is our sense of a single, unified self just an illusion? Both dissociative identity disorder and split brain studies reveal something profound. The I we feel so deeply may not be as solid or unified as we think. It may just be a story created by the brain, a clever illusion that keeps us feeling whole, even though the machinery beneath is far more fragmented. And this is exactly where Advaita Vedanta meets modern science. Advaita has been saying for thousands of years that the ego, the sense of me, mine and myself, is not our true self. It is just a bundle of thoughts, memories and roles, constantly shifting and reacting. Just like a split personality or split brain shows different selves, our daily self is also just a temporary appearance. But behind all these changing identities, there is something that does not change. Advaita calls it the Atman, the pure awareness that watches everything but is never affected. It is not personal. It has no story, no trauma, no divisions. It is the silent witness, present in a child, an adult, the angry self, the joyful self, the logical mind, and the emotional heart. It is the same in everyone. So when we see disorders like dissociative identity disorder or experiments on split brain patients, we are not just seeing medical phenomena. We are staring directly at the illusion we call self. These cases force us to ask, if our brain can hold multiple selves, if our mind can split into different people, then who are we really? Maybe we were never the person we thought we were. Maybe, as Advaita says, we are not the body, not the mind, not the changing roles, but the space in which all these come and go. So the next time you say, I, pause. Ask yourself, which I is speaking? The one that was angry this morning, the one that feels calm now, or the one behind both, unchanging, silent, free? In the strange and mysterious behavior of the brain, we find a mirror, one that reflects back the ancient truth of Vedanta. You are not the mind, you are the awareness in which the mind rises and falls.